So this is the third of Noel Clarke's Hood trilogy. The first one, Kidulthood, he wrote and then he co-starred. It was directed by Menaj Hood, and then of course he wrote and directed and starred in Adulthood. Now we get the third film, which is Brotherhood. He returns as ex-con Sam Clarke, who's older and potentially wiser than before, now attempting to go straight, living with his partner and kids, but finding that his violent past won't let him go. At the very, very beginning, we have a shooting which sends a warning signal that Sam is being dragged back into the life of yore, which also involves some of his friends and colleagues who are similarly attempting to move on with their lives. Here's a clip.
Who was that?
Royston just rang me to tell me about this 1 a.m. 90% off sale at Trumpet and Horn Music Shop. He wants me to go down there and collect some stuff up for the band.
Isn't he moving to America though?
Yeah, but he'll be back. I don't know, what about me? Maybe I want to go solo. And how can I miss the bargain of 90% off a trumpet, babe?
You don't play trumpet.
Well, maybe I want to learn.
Are you lying to me?
Babe, come on, my little blackberry. Come here. Listen, I'm gonna go check out this bargain quickly, all right? You carry on watching the show. I'm not gonna be long. Just let me know what the bungalow's saying. I'll be back as soon as possible, all right, babe? You look nice and pretty. Just stay there.
So the interesting thing about Noel is he is a kind of one-man film industry, and he's, in terms of the work that he's done, it has gone across many different genres. I still think that his best script was for Fast Girls, which I really, really loved. He's also done, 4321 and The Anomaly, and he's, talked about making romantic comedies, but he's also talked, very frankly about that there are things that he wants to do and things that he's expected to do. And he once used this phrase about every now and then returning to what he called the hoodie pot. And to some extent, that's what's happening here. He's making a movie which has a built-in audience, and he knows what the demands of that audience will be. And watching it, sometimes I was thinking of that, that Roger Corman analogy, which is if you're going to make this kind of film, there are certain things there have to be, and in Roger Corman's thing it has to be a certain length, has to have an exploding helicopter and a scene in a strip club. In the case of this, it means, unfortunately, I think that you get way too much gratuitous female nudity, and there is a fair degree of gangster cliche which is used in the drama. However, there is more to it than that, because the most interesting thing about the film is its kind of musing quality on somebody attempting to move on from their past, attempting to put their past, not just their past life, but their past identity behind them. It's asking what happens when a bad boy grows up, whether it's ever possible to go beyond certain acts that will haunt you for the rest of your life. I think he has a very confident directorial air. As I said, I understand that he's working within a genre with this, which has certain demands, which he is fulfilling. And those are the bits of the film that I'm least interested in. The bits of the film I'm most interested in are when he is doing that, for my money, more mature, more investigative sense of a character who is attempting to put their past behind them.